So, folks, we're live, and welcome to the first and brand new episode of Driving with Coops. You'll hear voices in the background, yes, because I'm not alone. We got many people, so you might hear a lot of conversations going on. So this is just my first episode, and we'll just be driving around and discussing stuff that's happening in St. Lucia and any other place. So I am here with a friend of mine who is on my left. Do you want to say your name? You don't want to say anything? Okay. Apparently, they don't want to speak. I don't know why. I have no idea why. So in this brief drive, not saying where we're going, because it's the first episode, so it's just a trial run I'm doing. If you guys like it, then you could like, subscribe, and share the channel. And just put some topics in there, while we drive around, and you see the many places around where we are. So, just talking to a couple friends of mine today, just a general topic, and so he shared a GoFundMe page of a former co-worker of mine, young guy, and is looking for some funds to remove a tumor in his back before it gets worse. And he has a 6-year-old daughter. He's trying to raise about $23,000 to do the surgery before it paralyzes him, and then his life, as we know, it ends. Because when you're paralyzed, you can't do anything, especially when you have a 6-year-old child. So I did share it on my Facebook page, guys. So go there and donate to help out a brother. I know times are hard, but we all have to show and help out each other. Also heard another friend of mine, former neighbor of mine, had 3 minor strokes and is recovering well at home after the 3rd stroke. And I was told at least with the strokes he had no nerve damage, so that's the good thing. Okay, I don't want to mention his name because he didn't give me permission to mention it, so I'm not going to do that. But guys, we have to look at life because life is short. We have to enjoy life the best way we can. You understand? All we do is work, work, work. You understand? Make money, look for a loan, and then die. That's all we do. And some of us don't leave. You understand? And then when you reach a certain age and when you look back, it's like, oh boy, life has passed me by. Oh, look at this beautiful Range Rover at the front there, guys. Yeah. And life passes us by and it's like, boy, I didn't want it. And all kind of thing because we are afraid to do this, we are afraid to do that, and all kind of stuff. Guys, we have to live life because we never know when it will happen. You understand? A sickness can take you, death, anything can just happen, man. So we have to look at life, man, and just enjoy it while you can. Because when you're gone or something serious happen, you cannot come back and say, boy, if I only know, let me go back and do it, because there is no time machine built yet. Maybe one might be built, but I don't know when. Because right now, a lot of the stuff we used to see growing up in the 70s and 80s, and to the 90s to some extent, is now we're seeing it. When I used to watch Knight Rider back in the day, you ever thought that we would see a car drive itself? You ever thought that you could have spoken in a watch to somebody else? You understand? That thing we used to watch on TV, Knight Rider, yeah. And now it's possible. Everybody's have a smartwatch and they're speaking in. There are a whole set of vehicles that drive around by themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So nothing is impossible, Pretty soon they might have flying. Well, they are planes, but flying cars. Pretty soon, or hoverboards, like in that movie Back to the Future. Yeah, might have that soon. Yeah, but everybody's waiting for the time machine. But guys, let me tell you something. Even though the time machine is built and you go back in time, you will still be old, bro. That doesn't mean you'll be young. You're just going back and see what was happening. That's all it is. So we need something. So when we go back, we're young. That's what we want. But that ain't going to happen. Okay? And on that note, this is the end of episode 1, test drive with driving with coops. So they will have more of this, and I will have other guests with me on board the vehicle. Until then, peace out and enjoy your weekend.